My name is Ricardo Bello. I'm a second-year student of the Master in Public Affairs program here at IU. I'm from Colombia. I grew up as a Catholic, but at some point in my life, around 10 years ago, I realized that I wanted a different church. I found out about the Episcopal Church in Colombia, and one day I decided just to go and say hi. They were really receptive. They welcomed me, and I started attending the church. I did my confirmation there, and when I decided to come to the United States for my master's degree, I thought that also that connection with the Episcopal Church would help me to be more comfortable with the transition.
Campus ministry in the Episcopal Diocese of Indianapolis is 3 full-time resident chaplains, one at Butler, one at Purdue, and one at IU. We also provide significant program grants to 5 additional campuses throughout the diocese, ranging all the way down from Hanover in the south to a joint Lutheran Episcopal campus ministry at Ball State. It has been said that the campus ministry for the Episcopal Church is the largest single missionary activity and ministry that this church has. I do believe that that's the case. It has also been said that if individuals or dioceses cut their campus ministries, they are eating their seed corn for the future. Yet, it's not just the future that's being eaten away, my friends. It is the present too.
My wife has been engaged with the Latino community since we came here, and an idea or a project that she has been talking with Mother Linda is how to strengthen the connection with the Latino community in the university. The idea is that to change the world, we need to, each of us, try to contribute a little. So I'm trying to do my small contribution as well.
42,000 students. That's larger than many of the towns in southern Indiana. 42,000 possibilities for future growth and development, not only of this church, but also other faith traditions.
Many people say that the youth are the future, and they're right, of course, because that's how nature works, but also the youth are the present. And if we want our church to be strong and to be fruitful, we need to invest in youth since now. If we don't do it now, it's going to be pretty late when we realize that our church doesn't have enough people to be growing.
My primary office is the campus. I am out every day going to classes or to the dorms or on emergency calls, speaking, seeing people, having coffee, setting up shop in the union, and being with people and talking with people. Not a day goes by that I do not get called out on something related to the university, either a program or an emergency, or asking for help with the assistance of something that comes up very suddenly.
I think that being here and share with other students and with professors and with other people in the community, their experience in faith and their experience in life, strengthen your own experience.
So I invite you to support all our campus ministries in this diocese, knowing that each chaplain is working not only with the present, but also as a bridge to the future.
Youth is not only the future, but is the present of the society, of the church in this case. And I think that the role that Canterbury Ministry and the campus ministries in general have is to make sure that our church in this case has a bright future. It's the time to support youth and remember that what we are living and experience here in the campuses is what we are going to share with the world.
I grew up in a region of the country with an abundance of conservative Christians. Although I did feel a connection to the spiritual aspect of religion, I never felt comfortable with how exclusive this particular form of Christianity was. As someone who values equality for all people, I just didn't fit into that mold. So I rejected Christianity outright because as a teenager I didn't know it could be any different. In college, I encountered campus ministry in a roundabout way. I was in a philosophy class that the Episcopal campus chaplain sat in on. In the course of discussion, both in and outside of class, I realized that some Christians do take the idea of loving everyone seriously. I began to attend Grace Unlimited, the Episcopal and Lutheran group. This completely changed my viewpoint on Christianity henceforth. It was a great group of individuals from vastly different backgrounds, all coexisting together. I even took it a step further and got confirmed in the Episcopal Church. I now attend Yale Divinity School. While I'm pursuing an academic degree and not in the ministry track, I never would have considered a divinity school at all if I hadn't gotten involved with campus ministry. More broadly, I now have a built-in community wherever I go. I have a forum through which to explore my beliefs and ask questions, as well as a way to be involved with many of the social justice issues that I care so deeply about. Campus ministry changed my attitude towards religion and showed me the beautiful parts of Christianity, and now I have a lifelong place to belong.
Jesus' example wasn't to reach out to people that were just like him or that people that believed just like him. His example was to reach out to everyone. We're not just reaching out to the small group of Episcopalian students that might have marked that down on their form when they came to Purdue.
It's good to have a place in which it can be like a refuge. It can be a place where you can take respite.
Peter says before each communion that all are welcome at God's table. And we really mean that here at Good Shepherd.
We come together to ask questions. We come together to support each other.
We are a missionary work.
I had a dad who told me I could be anything I wanted, but then for him to turn around and say, but it didn't apply to church. That the Episcopal Church, you can be a deacon, you can be an elder, you can be a priest, you can be a bishop. You can be whatever you want to be within the church.
The slogan for the congregation is ritual, community, and free food, which probably ought to be flipped to free food, community, and ritual.
I think we've got a sort of a great thing going here.